All right, my name is Nick Costa, retired electrician from the power company. This is my passion. This is what I want for the entire state of Connecticut. I don't care what political arena you're in, whether Republican, Democrat, or Independent. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what you are. This is for everybody in the state of Connecticut. Stabilize your taxation, electric bills, generators, more reliability. And I got Joe Visconti here to support some of my ideas. Joe, how are you?
Thanks for having me on camera.
Joe, this has been my passion. Everybody knows who I am in the entire state. I'm a retired electrician from the power company. These are my issues. Economic development, more power in the state of Connecticut. Instead of dragging the power all the way from Canada, we want the power local. It's going to give us more reliability. It's going to give us jobs, economic development. What do you think, Joe?
I think, tell me the whole story. That's what's important.
The whole story is there's a possibility to put a generating plant in Oxford right now. Some of the politicians, Republican, Democrat, and Independent, don't want to talk about it till after the election. We have to talk about it now. They're worried about their constituents.
Okay. And so the gas lines are in. They're coming from out of state.
The gas lines, I'm not sure whether they're coming out of state or there, but all the plans are all set, ready to go.
Is there any opposition from environmental?
I don't know the environmental situation right now, but this thing was supposed to go in 15 years ago in Oxford. They turned it down.
Could any obstruction of this be because voters will not support or may not support?
Lack of education, Joe.
Okay.
This is what we need you for. Lack of education. Education prevents fear. We need this generator in. It's for 700,000 customers.
It sounds fantastic. Can I get my hands on a set of the plans?
You certainly can. Just talk. I'll give you the fellow's name after we get off the air. I think it's Andy Bissett.
Okay.
Andy Bissett, that's his name.
And he's out of?
He's the one that's in charge of this project, and he's, I'll get all the numbers and everything after we get off the air.
Great. Now tell me something. The pipeline is a gas main that's coming in from out of state that feeds a generation plant that haven't built yet.
Right.
Okay.
And this plant is going to be supposed to be going in within the next 3 or 4 years.
Okay. Is there any federal or state regulation that is blocking it, or this could just be political fear because of an election year?
It's political fear, not just because of the election year. People are not educated. They're worried about pollution. They're worried in my backyard. Let me tell you something.
It's not my backyard. Okay.
Let me tell you something about electricity, about my backyard. I've never seen any poles or anything in people's backyard. It's in the front yard.
The generation plant's going to be where? At the airport?
It's going to be right at Oxford behind Oxford Airport. There's a big. The plans are already there.
Okay, and who will own this? What's the utilities?
It looks like it's going to be privately owned. I tried this in 208 with CLMP to put it in Waterbury, Connecticut. They didn't want it there right now. See, because of deregulation, we got all these problems. This is what's caused all these problems. That's why people are leaving Connecticut. Without electricity, without generation, Joe, there's no jobs.
People are getting shut-off notices. The cost of electricity, everyone knows. We don't have to sell the public on the cost of electricity and bring it down.
No.
What we would have to do with this particular project is I would love to have the details. I'll bring this up in the debates. I'll study it. I'll have a quick study.
It's been on all the papers for the last 7 weeks. It's on the internet. Oxford Generating Plant.
Okay.
Look it up on the internet. I've got it on my website.
Great. We're going to look into it, and I'll publicize everything we find out about it. Make it a hot issue because it is one of the issues for us. We did a video earlier this year on the trash to energy plant and the cost of energy. They changed the name of CRRA. That's how far they went. So again, not to be blaming everybody, but we really need to bring this up.
I'm not blaming anybody.
Good.
No matter who becomes governor or the state has got to deal with this issue now or later. But my problem is we're procrastinating.
We need it on the record now during the election year for state reps, state senators, and for governor. That means all of them have to get to the table now, not later, to play politics afterwards.
They don't want to. I've already.
They want to. They may want to make deals later.
They're afraid of their constituents.
After they're elected.
Yeah. Well, I don't need them after they're elected.
I hear you. Great.
Their constituents don't need them.
Good. I'm going to get on it. You'll give me the website.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay.